right next to the build site. The mic should be working. Just turning on the live stream. I'm planning to walk down this way. Let me know if you hear any wind sound, and I can put the dead cat on the mic there. We got the fog getting burnt away by the sun. See some of the boosters and the starships back there. This building in front of us is what I want to showcase. I want to walk over there and get a shot looking into the new building that they built. And I want to showcase also this new section over here that they're building. So I'm going to start walking in a little bit, and we'll get a look at some of those areas. So I'm going to zoom out. Should be pretty good on the mic and everything else. So here we go. It's be a little bit of a walk, but we're going to walk around the area here and take a look into that building over there. So welcome to the stream. Again, if you hear some wind noise on the mic, let me know, and I'll put the dead cat cover over the mic. It's pretty impromptu here. I was going to drive to town, but I still am going to drive to town, but it looked like this is something that I've been wanting to get a shot of, and it's a good time. Sunny outside too. So here we go. I'll stop here, get a few shots. This corner here is somebody owns this property here, this grassy area. I think they're asking about $2.5 million for this little lot here, but it is in the midst of the SpaceX area. If Whole Foods wanted to come out here and build a big supermarket, eventually they may have enough clients to service. Or if some other, maybe someone else would like to put down $2.5 million for this little spot here, and choice location right next to the high bay and the mega bay, as well as the mid bay. So Rocket Road. This is not Rocket Road, but Rocket Road is just in front of that those little cottage type things going that way. That's Rocket Road over there. This is a Remedios Avenue or road, whatever you want to call it. All right, here we go. Let me know if the audio is good. I'm going to keep going here. We can see a little bit into that building over there. Audio is good. Thanks, Sanity. Thank you. I want to get a shot of this. This is on the side of the mega bay, so they're closing up that area over there. All right, here we go. Haven't done any daytime live streams in a while, and I passed the, when I was driving along the road back there to go toward Brownsville, which is this way, I did pass the, over just a little bit past the mid bay over there, you can get a shot into the high bay over here, and I had a good shot of the Starship. I didn't take any photos of it, but I thought about it, and so that's why this was the second thing I was thinking about. So I was like, yeah, I should do it. I should just get out and take some photos. So once they close up this wall, once they close up this side over here, we're not going to get to see inside of here ever again, probably. So this will be it. This is the opportunity. So it's a Sunday, so there's not a lot of vehicles going up and down the road here. So this is a good time to be. I will be blocking this little entranceway over here, so they don't like people to block the entranceways to these buildings and stuff. So okay, I'll get it from here. This is probably a good demonstration for all the other buildings around here. This spot. We'll get a shot of this. So they did this in little sections, and you could see the first one that I got. I did a video a little while back, and you could see that just the one section here, I guess closest to us, had been put up at that time. And then it just goes piece by piece all the way back. And it looks like they have a bar across the way there that connects all the different segments. And I guess they have it fixed into the concrete at the base there. I guess when they poured the concrete, they had these metal pieces in it. So it's all connected into the concrete by those, I don't know what it's called, but those metal pieces going all the way down. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Get a shot to the top for the connections for these roof pieces here. Looks like it kind of slides into it, and then they have another connector going vertically, so that each one of those metal segments going sideways across the screen here has it's like a slide that piece fits into, that the vertical piece attaches to. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Okay. I guess they just have a plate across the top there that joins the two sides together, and then they screw the two sides into that plate, and that's how it connects. I guess that top piece is also going not the edge there, but the plastic or whatever it's called, PVC or whatever. That's a piece that bridges the top. It's like because when we look down at it, it looks like it's has a different color than the sides. So the lighter is probably a one piece going, making that bridge on the top there, going all the way down. Okay. I got a YouTube channel, Ocean Cam.
No, I would like. Cool. Are you taking photos?
Yeah.
Perfect. Can I have the contact information?
Yeah, sure.
It's just because I can't take photos here.
Okay.
And I would like to be able to. I work for the company that manufactures these structures.
Okay, awesome. Sure, I will.
Yeah.
I can email to you or text you or something. Yeah.
Sorry if I.
Yeah. No, you're good. I'll tell you my email or phone number. You could text me or something.
That would be awesome.
Okay.
Sir. Because they have a hard time with me.
Right.
Like taking pictures, but I can go get them off the internet.
Okay.
956-338-8552. My name's Paul. Sorry, Paul?
Yeah.
Okay. My name's Scott.
Scott, nice to meet you.
Yeah, I would appreciate that. If there's any questions I can answer for you, I'd be more than happy to.
What kind of wind can this withstand, or what company?
So I work for the company Sprung Structures, and that's what this structure is right here.
Do you mind me on audio?
So this one can withstand 175 miles an hour wind for a certain wind gust.
Good, right. I used to have a dome structure out in a different state, and it had similar things, 110, but you said this is 170.
This one is rated for 175 with all the cable brace in it and the enhanced spreaders. It is well for that wind.
Cool.
But I put them all over the world.
That's cool. Right on. That's all my question. I can learn more about it online. You said Sprung Structures?
Sprung Structures,
awesome.
That is correct.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Paul.
Scott.
All right, bud, I'll send you some texts and
we'll do.
Fun, buddy.
We'll do.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys, so that was pretty cool. They installed this all over the world, and I'm gonna send the company a video, this video and probably another one in higher quality imagery of just what they've done here. Hey Mark, Tech Control says, is there no large bay door on this tent? Yeah, good question. I'm looking at the far side there. I'll zoom in on the far side. I don't see any doors yet. Save maybe this. Let's look at it for a little bit, see if we can find it. You know, on the far side, there's an opening on that edge. If we were to come over here, there's a little bit of an opening on this edge here. I wonder if that's going to be used for the door or something, or maybe once they have the structure up, they'll make some doors. You know, maybe they'll take out some of these bars and you know, make a door, put some larger doors in. Let me see some of the other comments here. Good stuff, good stuff. So this is a live stream for those of you checking it out later on. Good, Dreonex. Good. Let me know how it went. Dreonex says he's going to hit some DMT. I've never done any DMT, so I can't be any advisor. I've been told that let me know how it goes. Congrats to you on that ego death that you might be about to experience. But I can help you out on the far side after that. I'll show some of the surrounding area around the sides too, and the structure that they spent a bunch of time raising up the platform out here and getting the site level, etc. Hey, thanks, Mark. Thank you. I guess we could count the number of segments in it. Yeah, sure. If you want, like. You're out of the shot right now. Yeah.
Yeah, we're the one who built this.
You want to be in the shot?
Yeah. Hey, you're the guy from the.
I've taken a bunch of stuff.
You're the guy from the Suburban?
Silverado. I got a Chevy Silverado.
The white one?
Yeah.
So you're not the YouTube guy with the sign, the hug me?
No, I've talked with him before. He's a different guy.
Oh, you look like him.
Fidias.
Fidias?
Fidias. Fidias. Yeah.
Fidias?
Yeah.
You on YouTube too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'll see if I can count the number of segments here. That might be fun to do. Let's see what we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I'm going to have to say probably about 30 segments approximate. I'm not going to get that exact, but it's over 25 for sure. Each one of those segments is probably about at least 10 or more feet long. So you can approximate how long this thing is about. Say 30 times 10, it would be about 300 feet. I used to have a 30-foot dome that I had built in Virginia, and it had certain limits as far as wind and et cetera, other things. And Scott, I think his name was at the beginning, told us a little bit about the wind capability for this type of building. This thing went up extremely fast, and it's a large space. I know out there in Moffett Field, California, with the NASA Space Center over there, they have large structures like this, even maybe 6 times as big, as tall and wide. So it'd be interesting to see how big these structures can be. And I guess the bigger the structure, the wider the beams that will be here. And I'll show some of the outside area here as well. You can see they put a bunch of compact gravel here at the top, but they did a bunch of site work before that. And I got some photos even before this ground was, even before that concrete was put over there, that area over there where the truck is sitting. Before they had that, this was all just a grassy field area, and this is the same area where they had the stack, the flare stack in the past. I did a video a while back. Maybe I'll link to it I'll put a link to it in the comment section here. I'll pin it and maybe in the description. They used to have a flare stack here, and I don't know if that stuff in the back is related, but maybe they put this here for some of that stuff as well. So looks like a great building. It'll be used for a lot of stuff. There is some wire they're putting here on the side, getting installed down the rail there. Looks like they got some lighting in as well. Every so often they have some lighting. This is Ocean Camera Space Corp. I've done a lot of video here for since March of 2021. My name is Paul Mamacos, and we'll get some shots here to the left. I'll get some shots down there as well. But let's go check this out here. There's some boxes, and we'll get some shots to the left. Oh, that's pretty awesome. There are a bunch of pipes that go around the outside there. If I can get this shot here. See, behind that excavator, there is a bunch of piping that goes down quite a ways. May lower the tripod. Here we go. So it looks like it goes down at least 8 or so feet, if not deeper. And I guess they're going to put compact gravel in there, is what I would imagine. Otherwise, maybe they'll concrete it over or something like that. And I will get some shots of the roof from the outside. Here we go. We got a website here. Let me get this shot. Thanks guys. Sprung, S-P-R-U-N-G, structures, sprung.com. Zoom out here. There is a large amount of gravel here on the left, so maybe they're going to use that to fill in above that conduit there on the right. This went up within a matter of less than a month, you know. Of course, they did a lot of site prep work beforehand, but for sure. And they have it looks like some openings in the roof up there too. I guess for the hot air to go out or something like that. And this is right next to the SpaceX location with the rockets where some of these, let's see, which one of these rockets actually flew and landed. I think it's the one all the way on the left, Starship 15. Each one is different, so each one of these is the next level. It's across the road from the build site, the Mega Bay, which just is getting finished up. They're building the building here, and it's higher and wider than the building to the right. If you were to compare the number of levels and the structures. The one on the left is bigger, taller and wider than the one on the right, the original one. That's where it happens. All right, let's go check out the right side of the structure, and then I'm not sure if I'm going to continue on down the road here, Remedios, but I wanted to make sure I got some good shots of this. I just get the right side of the structure here, get some of the boosters, and check out the chat. Okay, Sanity Clause says, electrical conduits placed like that and covered in concrete, it's called a duct bank. Awesome. Drake Dreonak says, and also thank you for the streaming. This is so interesting. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey Mark, yeah, I would like to do edited stuff, and I was thinking about that today for some of my commentary that I've done, at least on some of the other topics and stuff. If you know of different things that I've done that you'd like to see edited, or any certain topics that I've covered in the past, that would be good for me to go through many of the videos and do some edits and kind of put them all in one kind of concise area. I'd be happy to do that. Just give me the topics or give me an example video, and I will go back and pay some people to edit some things together and do some nicer work. Looks pretty cool, guys. All right, I will go across the street and get a shot a little bit further to the right here. This will be it. I'll put the tripod down here and get the final shots. So in the distance we have the this is the big natural gas energy production facility, apparently from the past. That's this white building here, and the 5 stacks back that way are, I was told a while back, are going to be like the heartbeat. They provide the energy for the area in the future or something. And they have built it out. They have a bunch of different tanks here, liquid nitrogen and but that white building and those stacks are all connected, and they do apparently will have some type of energy production type thing going on there. Get the shot here to the left. Congrats to the people building this, as well as to SpaceX for going ahead and making another usable area here. We get a very strong wind here, and we get some heavy rain. So those two things, beyond that, we have really great temperatures. And so the zone here is a zone 10-11 in South Texas, right next to the Gulf of Mexico. And if you're, it's a great place to live. I mean, west of here, in Texas, on a little bit, a couple hours west of here, there are a lot of people who have citrus and other stuff, and they're very old people in the 90s and 100s is your average age in some of these cities and towns west of here. And I guess it's just because it's, you know, there are different blue zones around the world, and here is not a blue zone, but there is some nicer temperatures and weather most of the time. It's just the occasional very strong winds and very heavy rain. So they've done a bunch of site work around here. I'll get it to the left. You can see there's a bunch of water on the side of the road here. And so they've done a lot of water work, irrigation stuff to kind of contain some of this extra water. And they did a lot of site prep in this area over here. I imagine they're gonna, they did as good a job as they did over here on the left, is what I imagine. So. And this is awesome too. They concreted all this over. I got some shots in the past. I think of this. I think this had some rebar in the actual cement as well, the concrete. And they've moved some of these larger, I know they moved at least one booster and possibly one of the Starships behind. Instead of coming down this road here, Remedios Road, they moved, I think it was the booster, they moved it behind. So they went along the highway back that way, down the road and into the gate on the far side, and came and brought the booster back and around before this building was here. And they just, I guess they either came to the road here or they rolled it back before a lot of this other stuff was here. And they put the that first booster on the right into place. I use my hand. This booster here with the grid fins on top, they rolled that back and around instead of coming just straight down this road. So gonna be interesting to see how that works in the future. I know they just rolled Starship 7 back recently into the Mega Bay, but we'll see how this area changes over time as well. The different, kind of the rocket garden almost. That'll be it. I'll get on camera. Nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Paul Magos. I like to take a lot of videos, and the goal here is to take videos not only here on the Earth, but on some of the other moons and planets of our solar system. Take care. December 4th, Sunday, 2022, 12:18 in the afternoon. Mark says, can you get some shots of the top of the Mega Bay? I would like to do that, Mark. All right, everybody. Good night. Take care. See you on the next video.